So taking your tyre off then. So deflate your tyre. Well, it will be deflated if you've got a puncture, but if not, if you're just changing the tyres because they're old, okay, make sure it's deflated. Try and get as much of it out as you can. Okay, you're gonna get your levers, so your tyre levers. I wouldn't start around your valve, I'd probably start just off to the side. You're gonna put one lever in. So under, try not to, if you do want to reuse the inner tube, just be careful when you're doing this. You don't want to pinch the inner tube and rip it. Okay, but put one in there like that. Come a little bit further along, a couple of centimetres, put your next one in. Okay, point them both downwards. Hold them both. Okay, and all you're going to do is hold one in position, and then with the other hand, you're going to push down using your weight. Just push down. You're going to push down using your weight. If it does come out, just put it back in. Okay, and then run it round. You can take them both out now, just use one. There you go. Just run that off, and it's as simple as that. Fairly easy. Run them round. Okay, you're going to take your inner tube out. So just grab the inner tube there. So if you're reusing it, be careful. You don't want to rip it or tear it. Sometimes you'll find that they do stick to the inside of the tyre. Okay, and then your tyre will just come off nice and simple, nice and easy. And that's how you remove a tyre. So put the tyre on halfway here. Leave half of it off because you need to have space to get the inner tube in. So half on. You'll get your inner tube. Sometimes worth putting a little bit of air, just a tiny bit of air in your inner tube as well. Just makes it a little bit easier and it won't get caught or nipped as easy. So just a tiny bit of air. That's literally enough. Just enough just to give it a bit of shape, so it doesn't get caught. What people like to do is line up the branding on the tyre to the labelling and the branding of the wheel and where the valve goes. So, where is that? It's all the way over here. So we'll spin that round. So it's in the middle as well, because we're weirdos. And that's the way it has to be. So that's half, as you can see there. So the valve's there. So the label is in the middle. Okay, you're going to whack your inner tube in. Important thing to note is when you're buying inner tubes is make sure you've got the right valve length. So these are 303s. Okay, so make sure you've got enough. You're not left short. Also remember the spare that you have in your spares kit is long enough. Okay, so we're just going to feed this inner tube in now. Just being nice and gentle with it and making sure it's flat. Flat all the way around. So just getting it right in there. Could have probably put a little bit more air in that as well. But we can do it whilst it's in here anyway. So just going to feed it all the way in. Okay, that's it in there. Okay, what you're going to do then is you're going to start putting the tyre onto the wheel. You're going to start from where the valve is because you don't want to end up where the valve is. So all you're going to do is just follow it around. Just making sure you don't nip the inner tube. Okay, and as you get to the end, it's going to get quite tight. If you've got dad strength, you can pull these on. I think I've got this. Might not even need the levers. Let's go. Ah, it's tight. Okay, here we go. There we go. That wasn't too bad, that one. The Vittorias are not too bad generally. All the ones I've had, or the Vittoria courses. Okay, so that's the Tyre on, and then you just give it a pump up. Just make sure it's all sealed nice, nothing, no inner tube sticking out. It shouldn't be twisted because we did put it in nicely as we went around. Okay, time to get some air in. That's the Vittorias on there then. A little bit lighter than the sort of training tyres I had on, and the inner tubes have gone from rubber to latex. So yeah, good to go.